Hello, Flosstube, and welcome. It's Taryn. It's good to see you. It's good to be back. I am sitting in Cat Central today. You can see this one on the stairs is Gunny. This one's Birdie, and she's gained so much weight that she doesn't have a neck anymore. This little tiny thing is Domino. She got really sick. She's about half the size of her siblings. The one running off is Stubbs. And this one, that's Oosty. She's the mom of the kittens, which she likes to spend a whole lot of time away from the kittens. They're healthy, but she's not a great mom. Anyway, I hope everybody's had a great week. It's been a pretty good week here. I got some stitching done, which is kind of the whole point, so I guess that's good. Let's see, my daughter made it back from Abilene fine. The other one made it back from Dallas fine. She was a little weirded out because at the beginning of the week, they had SWAT officers guarding the entrances to the building and everything, so that was a little weird. But other than that, things are good. Here's the one I was telling you about. This is Domino. Domino, when they were babies, had fleas. I don't know why she got them so bad, but she was too young to put medicine on, and she wound up being really, really sick. Like, she got anemic. And so she's a lot smaller than her brother and sister right now. But she's getting better. She's not skin and bones anymore. And as you can see, she is sporting a brand new flea collar. Because as little as she is, I'm afraid of the medicine on her still. Anyway, except for Abigail, who's in Canada, my babies are back home, so that's good. Let's see. For stitching, I worked on my O Canada piece. That became incredibly frustrating, and not for the piece itself. I did get some more work done. I've got all my letters and everything in now. The frustrating part is that here along the bottom border, there's a color missing, and I ran out. And I've obviously switched two of these golden brown colors. I've gotten them backwards. So I ran out. And the color numbers listed in the chart are obviously not DMC, because I've looked. So I have been through my stuff. I have been through to the store, and it has to, when it comes into to do the border on this side, it's coming off of this one right here. So it's going to touch the color, and I can't find one that's the same color. I found one that's close, but when I've put in 3 or 4 different colors, and when I start to stitch, I can tell the difference. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I have about this much left of the original color. I'm thinking of taking one strand of it and one strand of the closest thing I can match and blending them to try to maybe slowly blend it into what the new color is going to have to be. I don't know what to do. And so I was frustrated. So I put this one aside, and then I did get it back out and do, like the rest of this darker brown that comes up here, even though I was so frustrated. But I only need this much. That's all I need to do to finish. I'm so... So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out this week and get back to work on that. So because I was irritated with that, I did pick up other things to work on. You'll see the poor cat scratching a lot because she hates the collar. I worked on this one. This is one of my Mania starts. None of the others got a lot of love, just out of my frustration love. I put in this heart. That's how much I got done since the last time I worked on it. I added one heart. So there you go. Still got a long way to go. But oh well. And then I worked on, out of this Peanuts book, I'm doing this little Woodstock here. And so I worked on that. Again, nothing big and dramatic or anything like that. Just because I had some time where I could be stitching, and I was so upset with the Canada piece that I just picked up something to be stitching on. Last time I was like to right here, the top of, right around in there somewhere. So I finished off Woodstock and I started the fan of the turkey feathers around him. This piece has almost as many quarter stitches as it has full cross stitches. It is rife with fractional stitching, to say the least. And then I also worked on this friendship quilts. By Paula Vaughn. And those other two were Mania starts. This one was also a Mania start. God, I don't even know what's right side up on this one. I guess I should put this way so it won't be so giant. Last time, I think this is the right way. Last time I had about 10 stitches. I didn't get anything done with Mania on it. I just started it because it was my day to start this one. I was really busy. I really didn't have time to start anything, so I put in just a few stitches. But I added, that's like 3 shades of brown right there. That's what I've worked on. It is right here along the bottom of the swing. That's where I'm at, working on it. I actually, because my piece of fabric should be big enough, I'm sincerely hoping it's tall enough top to bottom. I'm certain it's wide enough. But because it's a funky size, I'll start something either randomly if I have a really big piece of fabric or up in the top corner. But this one I just started in the middle, like you're supposed to. Go figure. Anyway, that's all I worked on. Not a lot, but I feel better about it, I think, probably than last week. That's what she sits and does a lot. Anyway, the other morning, to show you what a nut I am, I counted my whips. Which I keep in this bag here. and I had 22 or 23, I don't even remember. And did I think to myself, oh my gosh, 23 whips, I need to get something done? Nope. I thought, well, that's only 23. 25 would be a good number. You should probably, that leaves me room to start a couple more. Truly, I saw somebody, I don't remember if it was a comment. I think it was a comment on one of the Facebook groups, talking about that this isn't a hobby, it's an obsession. And after I was thinking that, I thought, oh my gosh, she's absolutely right. What is wrong with me? I haven't started anything else yet because I've got to finish the Canada piece. And I've bought thread and I'm going to have to make it work. And even if it looks different, it's just going to have to look different at that spot. I don't know what else to do. I did buy some stuff. One of them has shipped, but it hasn't gotten here yet. It'll probably be here today. Actually, I got a couple of things that haven't arrived yet. So, but I did get on Etsy and download a pattern. There's a girl on there. I don't remember. I have to look. Good Morning Maui. That's the name of their shop. But I have a daughter who is really into drawing and painting and art and stuff like that. And she loves to watch old Bob Ross episodes and everything. And I had seen somebody else had this, and so I was like, oh my god, I have to make that for her. So I ordered this one and downloaded it. I haven't started it yet, but I need to get that done for her. That is so funny. And that's all I have that I've received. That's not all I've bought, but it's all I've received. Well, I have that one skein of thread, but who cares about that? That's Kuna. He's the one that my daughter's friend ran over. As you can see, he's doing just fine. Yeah, he woke me up at 4:30 this morning, attacking our feet under the covers, because that's what he does. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. I was going to do this. I'm being attacked. I was going to do this tag that Jessie Marie's, the behind the scene questions. Her channel is Jessie Marie Does Stuff. I think that's right. Anyway, I'm going to have to move you around because I can't, in the middle of recording, change anything. I can't flip the camera. Even if I pause it, it won't let me flip the camera. And because I just push it up to YouTube from here, I can't stop and start another one and everything. So, I'm going to manhandle you a little bit. Because her first question is to take a picture of your recording setup. So, sorry. Okay. Let's see. Sorry about the wiggling and stuff. This is where I record. Cats and all. You see, I sit at the hearth, and I put my, let's see, I rest the camera on this little chair right here. This is my bag of whips. This is where I just lay out what I've been working on, and I take them out of the packages and everything to try to do less so it's not quite so noisy. But that is where I sit. And let's close up Acuna. As you can see, it's in the middle of the den. We live in Central Texas, as I've said before. I'm not quite sure why our house has 2 fireplaces in it, but it does. There's one on the other side of the house in the room off the kitchen. I don't think we lit a fire last year at all. Maybe in here, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's how I usually set up when I record. This little chair usually holds, going up those steps is the doorway out of here. The chair usually holds that door open because it always wants to close on its own. How did you come up with your channel name? Well, that's a long and interesting story. Just kidding. It's my name. It's tied to my Gmail and Google Plus and all of that, so it's just my name. I didn't pick a channel name at all. When did you post your very first video to YouTube? So I guess this is like my 18th or 19th video. I think there was a week in there that I didn't post one. So that's going to get us somewhere around 5 months ago. What do you use for your video? I use my husband's tablet, and it says Samsung on it across the top. And I have just told you everything I know about it. Do you record onto video software or directly onto YouTube? I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, I'm not recording on YouTube right now, so I'm just using my husband's camera feature on it. I don't have any other software that I'm using, so I don't know. Do you edit? If so, what do you use? If not, why not? I do not edit because I record on this tablet. I don't think there's any editing software. If there is, I don't know where it is. I don't know anything about it. So it's not that I'm opposed to editing. I just don't. How many takes are involved in your videos, or do you just record it all in one shot? I try to record it all in one shot because, like I said, since I don't edit and I take it from here and load it to YouTube, my only option is to get it all in one take. If things go wrong during recording, do you stop and restart or just post? I guess it just depends. I try to stop and restart, but sometimes you gotta just post. From beginning of setup to video completely uploaded, about how long does a standard video take? There is no telling because we live out in the country and we live in some sort of internet bubble, transmission bubble. I don't know. There's some kind of force that surrounds our house that doesn't like to let any of that information in or out. It's an invisible force. We can't see it, but it makes everything work very slowly. And there are times when it'll take 18 hours for a video to load to YouTube. It's ridiculous. But I don't want to not live in the country either, so I guess you just take what you can get, right? What kind of prep do you do? Script, organization, run through a practice. I carry this stuff over here and I set it down, and I get the little chair that the video's on in front of that door, and I put it on the hearth, and that's really about it. Oh, if I'm going to show you stuff, I do pull it out of the little plastic Ziploc bags that it's in to try not to make as much noise getting it. Not sometimes I do. I have stuff in this old wooden cigar box. Just little junky kind of stuff. But I do write down what I've worked on so that I don't forget. That's about as close as I get to being organized about any of this. Do you watch your own videos once published? After it finishes uploading to YouTube, I do watch it once through to make sure that the whole thing actually uploaded. If you could change or enhance or improve your videos in any way, would you, and what would you do? Absolutely, I would. Everybody else has these, well, not everybody, but lots of people have these awesome introductions with music and the words scroll through, and I'd totally do something like that if I could. Share any other tidbits you might have about your own recording or any funny stories related to your channel. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm probably the least technology-oriented person with the Flosstube channel, so I would be of no help. I don't really have any funny stories related to my channel. This is just it. I did have to laugh because I watch Flosstube almost all the time at work, and the other day, a couple of days ago, I guess, my husband was came in there to ask me something, and I actually had YouTube music videos going, and there was a video with Blue Edmondson on, and the part of the video when he walked in is a close-up of his face and the music is playing, and he's looked at it and he's like, he does Flosstube? I just died laughing. That's pretty funny. It's like, no, I'm listening to music today. But anyway, that's all I got. That's tag again is by Jessie Marie Does Stuff. So I guess I'll cut this now, and we will see you next time. I hope everybody gets a lot of stitching done. Thank you again for everyone who comes back and watches these. Thank you again for your kind comments. I don't know, maybe next week, since I've given myself permission to get up to 25 whips. Although if I do that, you know it's going to be like, oh, 30's not that far away. What's 5 more? But I don't know. We'll see. I see all you people that are planning for 2017 starts, and I haven't planned what I'm going to do today. I give you guys lots of credit. I do know one thing I'm going to do today. My in-laws will be here in a little bit. Today is my husband's birthday, so I'm going to go buy an ice cream cake. I know that for sure. Outside of that, yeah, who knows? I do want to say that in watching these videos, you people do some beautiful, beautiful stuff. The chatelaines are beautiful. All of the fairies and the beautiful women and the mermaids, and they're all gorgeous. And I am so grateful. Even some of the big samplers like the Death by Cross Stitch and there's another one that I've seen a lot of people doing in some of these new things. I am so thankful that it is stuff that is not my style, because watching everybody make them, even though it's not my style, I'm tempted to go buy it and make it, even though I don't know what I would do with it. And I would probably hate it the whole time I was making it, because it's not the kind of thing that I would have hanging up in my house, and I wouldn't, it's, you know how that is anyway. I'm so grateful though, because I would be so broke watching the stuff that you people make, and because it's just gorgeous and on these gorgeous fabrics, and I would be in so much trouble. So y'all keep up the good work, and y'all don't do anything, please, with a more country kind of flair, because I already have soon enough 25 whips. There is a ton of stuff in another bag that's got everything there, kits or things that are actually kitted up, and I don't need anything else. Please, please, y'all keep doing your good work, and keep doing it in things that, although they're beautiful, is not something that I would want to make, because that is the only thing saving me. As it is, the one that I ordered, the kit I ordered, is because of seeing it on different Flosstube channels. So y'all stay away from things that would go here. I don't need it. I don't need it. Anyway, I hope everybody does have a good week. Thank you for coming back and watching, or thank you for being here the first time. Thank you for the likes and the comments. I do appreciate it, and I hope everybody gets a lot done this week, including me. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye.